Oh, Bobby Warren's there as well.
Go
The driver, isn't he? Freaks up. KUGAN CASSIUS IFLC in association with MTK Global in Manchester here. A new era has just begun. Frank, happy with tonight?
Yeah, I am. It was a good night. They were good fights, weren't they? Exciting fights, and I was pleased with it. Yeah, good show.
Let's start with obviously the fight of the night, Smith and Williams. How did you assess that? The ending of that?
Well, it's disappointing in some ways, but it was what it was, and you know, Liam Smith thought of a bad cut all the way through the fight, or for most of the fight, and started coming back, and I've still not seen it back yet. I don't know if it was a clash of heads or a punch that caused what it caused, but as we know, Gary pulled him out, so it's a bit of not a good in a way to end a fight like that, as good as that fight was. But having said that, we can make a rematch.
Do you believe that there could be a rematch? Strong possibility?
Well, both boys want it, and I'm sure the fans want it, so why shouldn't they?
What did you make of Liam Smith being overweight yesterday?
Well, very disappointed with that for everybody, for the fans. I'm disappointed that he did come in overweight. And at the end of the day, when it's disappointing for him because he's got the belt tonight, and that's a killer, isn't it? All round, he'd have come out here with a belt, and I'm quite sure he'll end up becoming the full world champion.
We saw the professional debut of Nicola Adams tonight. She's off and running now, 1-0. So the journey begins.
She's fighting again in Leeds on the 13th of May. So we're all looking forward to that, and yeah, she's good. She's settling down. She's enjoying herself. She likes it. So the fans like her. They love her, and she's a very, very good addition to the team.
More importantly, do you like women's boxing now, Frank?
I'm getting more used to it. I've not watched.
You're not fully converted yet, though.
Well, I am converted. I've got to be honest. I think I've never seen her, obviously, but she's never been in a professional fight. But when she starts, especially in those last couple of rounds, she starts really gets it together well, doesn't she? She's not moves nicely. So it's quite entertaining. So I'm converted.
We saw the professional debut of heavyweight Daniel Dubois tonight as well. Your thoughts?
Oh, he done what he had to do, didn't he? I mean, the opponent...
What happened with the opponent, Dave?
Well, the original opponent pulled out for whatever reason, so that was a substitute. Whose game is anything? He came to fight, didn't he? He didn't come to sit on the floor, he winging them in. And, but, I mean, he wasn't... The shape of him and everything was just a bit of a killer, wasn't it? From as far as as a spectacle and people watching it, so can't have that happen again. But it was his debut, and he's done what he had to do, which is to get rid of the guy, and he can only fight who's ever put in front of him.
Terry Flanagan successfully defending his world title yet again against a tricky customer. We knew he was going to be in Petrov.
Yeah, Vajejo didn't want to fight him. They were going to call for a fight between him and Vajejo for a interim, and he didn't want to know. So Terry fought him, and Terry, and he is, and everybody considered he won his toughest fight. I thought he handled it very well. I thought he won it by at least 10 rounds.
You said in the press conference there, the Linares fight is what you want, Terry wants.
Yeah. So we had spoken in the past, and we had agreed terms in the past. So I want to resurrect those talks, and hopefully we can get it on.
But overall, obviously, the first show was on BT Sports tonight.
Yeah.
Have you had any feedback from how it was perceived and how it's gone?
Everybody seems happy with it. I hope they do. I mean, the crowd were happy here, weren't they? Everybody was happy with the show. Jack Cattrall did well. And,
against Martin Geffen.
I've got to tell you something. I was quite surprised at that. I don't mean surprised that he won, but I was quite surprised how much in command he was of that fight from the first bell. He done a good job by Jack. That's what we've been waiting. That's what I've been waiting to see from him in the last few fights. And he turned it on.
Just moving away from tonight's show, anything new to tell us about Billy Joe Saunders, Golovkin? No.
We're still on it. And
is it looking unlikely, or is it?
I will tell you next week when I know.
Cut-off point next week?
Yeah, Bill's not sitting around, but Bill had, we're part of his we got an agreement, and Bill was, as we all know, he's never backed out of fighting anybody ever, and that's where we are.
All right, have you got anything else you want to add?
You have a good holiday?
Yeah, everyone keeps reminding me, yeah.
Is it good? Good
It's
fun?
good, but this is still straight from Cape Town, straight here,
Oh, lovely. That's
into
good.
Manchester Airport, straight to the show.
No duty free, didn't stop there?
Yeah, they're in here.
Oh,
They're in
the
here.
old snout.
Frank Warren, thank you very much for talking to Eiffel TV, and we'll catch up with you soon, mate.
Lovely.
All right,
Cheers.
see you,
Thanks
mate.
very much.